Welcome back to FP Executive. I'm John Turley-Urt, and I'm here again for part two with Carly Kinnear, who is a partner at IBM in the Business Consulting Group, Strategy and Transformation. Thank you for joining us again, Carly.
Thank you.
We're talking about some of the transformative change going on in HR right now, and we know that IBM has recently done a study that you mentioned in part one. And one of the things that you said companies are now thinking about is leadership, cultivating it, collective intelligence, getting a hold of that. From your experience, what are some of the challenges around collective intelligence, for example, and trying to harness the great potential companies have through all their employees?
John, I think there are three things that are really influencing this. So the environment is much more dynamic, more dynamic than before. Mm-hmm. The other thing is that people are much more collaborative. They want to do things together, not only on their own anymore. Okay. And the third one is that we are all more connected than ever before. So it doesn't matter about, regardless of your location, the time, or the device that you are using, you can still be productive. Mm-hmm. And this gives us an opportunity to be collaborative in a very different way than we used to before.
Well, you mentioned collaborative, and to me it seems that technology has really helped us to be able to work together more, although learning how to work together is sometimes a bit of a challenge. Can you tell me about some of the examples of the technology, the tools, or the mindsets you've seen that are changing the way that collaboratively people connect and work together in the office?
And it's not only about working together in the office, it's also about working together with people outside of your own office. Mm-hmm. It's about connecting with other communities that may have the same interests that you may have. Okay. So again, let me just give you an example of something that just happened 3 days ago in our own organization. It's in the insurance business, where one of our client executives came to us. He has a specific product that he is selling, and he wanted to help his client was saying to him, help me to build the case. Help me to build a business case to put more collaboration into our business. Mm-hmm. So what he was asking for is, what are other insurance companies doing? Okay. And to what extent are they using social media to become more collaborative? So let me tell you how we then went about gathering this information. Sure. So our individual inside the business looked at his personal network of contacts, 300 of those on his microblog, immediately sent a note out asking for the specific information that he was looking for. In addition to that, he posted on the forum, which is all facilitated by Lotus Connections, one of the solutions that we have, and was able to tap into 1,600 other individuals who are all in the insurance industry, but not necessarily tied to IBM. Okay. And within 2 hours, and this is what's phenomenal about it, is within 2 hours he could respond back to the client executive and give him 20 credible names of where he can go and who he can speak to get a wider view. So I'm giving you an example of how what the potential is of collaboration, and it is not only inside your business, but it's really tapping into the collective intelligence. We like calling it, it's like a virtual genius that we are building. Right.
Well, this is fascinating, because 2 hours, when you think about it, that's warp speed, if I can put it that way, compared to what it might have been 20 years ago or 30 years ago to sort of tap into that. But it also suggests a different mindset where you are really engaging a lot of different people, bringing ideas to them. This collaboration, does it change the way people actually think about their business then?
It not only changes the way they think about their own business, it also changes the way they think about knowledge. Okay. And they think about content. Where do I find content? So what do we do at the moment? We tap into Google. Right. But now we can tap into something which is specific to our own business. And the process that we go through is to first identify what is the skill, what is the knowledge, the collective knowledge that we have in the business. And that helps us as a starting point. Once you know where your knowledge is, and you have the technology to pinpoint that for you, you can go directly to anybody and in real time ask questions and get responses.
It sounds to me like what you're talking about is creating truly dynamic organizations where leaders and support teams are able to really understand if there's a problem, who to go to, how to solve it in an efficient and quick manner, and also how to serve their customers better. This is very exciting, isn't it?
It is, it is.
Carly, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been fabulous.
Thank you.